And hello there again, welcome back to the Japan Game Junk podcast. Today I'll go over a bit of a visit that I had with the Hard Off store in Yachiyo. This is a city in Chiba prefecture, but on the smaller side near Narashino City. This store itself is, it's fairly easy accessible by car, but by walking, I'd say that it's more than a 20-minute walk from Yachiyo station. However, I'm not recommending there specifically, as likely the things that people would want to buy there are also a bit big to carry and walk home, as actually the store is a combination off-house and hard-off store, so the appliances are actually a bigger deal here. There are quite a number of things there, like air fryers and stuff, and big appliances, coffee makers, and that's it's a much bigger specialty there than at most hard-off stores, and a little bit less on the software side. So go over a few things here, but honestly, a good place to go if you're getting some home goods, but maybe not so much for junk game prices. Now, one thing, though, that is worth going if you are in the market for this is a Pokemon Center Game Boy Color, boxed and in great condition. It is 100,000 yen. Very, very expensive, but I've never seen one before that is so boxed and looking so good. So, if your goal in life is to have a Game Boy Color, the Pokemon Center version, with all the different characters on it, then there you go, 100,000 yen, and it is yours from the Hard Off in Yachiyo. Interestingly, I found that there was the Nintendo Switch fishing controller. You put your Joy-Cons in there and play the fishing games. They had two right beside each other. They looked the same quality. One 500 yen and one 300 yen. Kind of crazy. They also had a set of Dragon Quest headphones. So the slimes from Dragon Quest are your big headphone cans, and it's from a crane game, one of those arcade catcher games, and I'm sure they're not the best quality, but they're stylish if that's what you want. They're 1,000 yen there at the Yachiyo store, and they also had a number in the glass case in the junk section, some Famicom Disk System games, quite a few that could have also been rare, but they're marked as untested, and it's not known what's on them. So you put a lot of risk in there. Maybe you get a game that's supposed to be very rare and someone had copied over it with some Gundam game or something that's super cheap. So those are 1,000 yen each. Also, there was a Squid Boy, the boy Squid Inkling from Splatoon. Probably Splatoon 2. Maybe Splatoon 1, I don't know. But the amiibo, the figure there, the little amiibo there, it was in the junk section in a bag because for 300 yen you can get the figure, you can use the figure, but it was decapitated. And the head was not connected to the body, and it was all just in one little bag for 300 yen. So you can get your head cut off Squid Boy, either for playing the game or for your own artistic purposes for 300 yen. There were also tubs full of old systems, especially old PS1s, original PlayStation systems. Some had the good audio quality back. Some were the newer models. Very, very, very many of these. Some of them the lids could not close, but they were all 500 yen each, and I'm guessing they all worked to various degrees. The last thing that I noticed that was of good quality was just the cartridge, but in very good condition. It looked beautiful. The Super Famicom game of Contra. 2,000 yen in that store. And really that's all that there is to it for that store regarding game stuff. It was very, very slim pickings, and they have very, very, very few retro games. For example, like they had no PC Engine stuff, they had no 3DO stuff, which I always look for. It's kind of just Nintendo PlayStation stuff only. Not even modern stuff for Xbox. It was, it's kind of not a great store for game stuff. But still, if you want that Pokemon Center Game Boy Color, there you go. So very, very short entry this time into Japan Game Junk, but that was that store, and, I can't control their stock. Looking for computer stuff, headphones, and appliances, you go to the Yachiyo Hard Off House store. You want game stuff, just to browse, maybe not worth the trip. Thanks so much for listening, and have a wonderful, incredible, erotic day.